Well, hello. Welcome to part 2 of our NX-01.5 refit build. I'm Ian, the guy who does the stuff on the channel. So, where are we at right now? Well, let's check it out. Boom. We're working on lighting the saucer section, which has been primed. And TrekWorks is the Bible for all this stuff, so I kind of followed his pattern. I just did a couple different things. I did some blue LED tape right here for the supercharger, and I got another set right here that will light up the flight deck windows, or whatever, cargo bay door windows. And then there's going to be another strip there, and then we're going to do some red right along here for the auxiliary impulse engines. I figure it's a TOS-ified Enterprise, so maybe they've switched to red-colored impulse engines, since that seems to be what the TOS ones are, I guess. That's the ones that came with the Polar Lights model anyway, so that should be cool. I think I'll do red for the main impulse engines, but I'm not sure, maybe orange or something, but I'll do red for these since I have the red LED tape. This one, these are all warm white for the windows, and then we've got some brighter, whiter, cool white for the deflector, and it'll be blue on the back, so that way it doesn't have to be light blocked and everything. I don't know if that'll actually come through or not, but we'll give it a shot. And other than that, that's about it for this guy. And also, here we go, here's the saucer bottom that's been light blocked. And then we started to paint all the little extra parts. It doesn't show up very well, does it? Need to bring the camera here. Keep forgetting to get the camera. So there's that. And these guys that were originally supposed to be organized by what paint color they would be, but I think they all got mixed up. I think I'm going to do... This is kind of the hull color strip. That'll be the same color as the hull color. This area is kind of the darker one, but not as dark. I think the bridge tends to be slightly... It's either the hull color or slightly darker that I see on the refits instead of gold or bronze, copper color, whatever it is. So that'll probably be those. I think I'll keep these the brass color, but I haven't decided. Maybe just a darker metallic golder color. These also some kind of dark metallic. I haven't decided if it's the silver or if it'll be a gold variety. And then these are all the dark gray that the thrusters all now seem to be. So that's that guy. This one, torpedo launchers will probably be some kind of metallic color because they look cool. All the little struts and docking port things will be a metallic silver, probably a aluminum color. We'll see. That'll be the hull color for the little bar. And impulse engines probably be a darker gray, probably like the impulse engine on the Enterprise, classic Enterprise. So that's that. Alrighty, and here just for fun is the Avenger. 99% done. I gotta put on a couple of those little antenna thingies around the side. But other than that, it's just had a gloss coat put on it about an hour or so ago, so it's getting there. You can check out probably the previous video on this as a quick thing I shot earlier of it next to my 1/350 scale Enterprise. I'll have a better video later, but yeah, there she is so far. That was exciting doing these decals, especially the claws, whatever you want to call them, because they literally really have to do them each section. But it turned out well, and I think I'm probably going to end up doing that that's probably what I should have done, but for the Aztecs is literally do each box, and I kind of did them in strips, or depending on where it was supposed to go. So probably for this guy, we'll do section, so because it won't be as easily hidden, since this is nice and dark, that'll be a lot lighter for that. So, but it's nice having done this one to be able to do this one right after and fix all my mistakes. So, and last but not least, for this little part, something completely irrelevant. Just thought I'd show off this little guy. This is my first totally custom painted Gundam model. And I think it's technically not a Gundam, but that's okay. This is the Zeta Plus Unicorn version from Mobile Suit Unicorn Gundam. That couldn't work any less than it possibly could. Something. Let's see. Bring the camera. I'll bring the camera. Wow, that's just terrible. Okay, there you go. Look at that. So I didn't really care for the color of the plastic, the main color. It just seemed a little too dark, and in the box art and in the show, it seemed a lot lighter. So I decided to lighten him up. This is just terrible. Maybe I'll just insert some photos or something. But he still has all his transformations. This is the first one I've ever completely painted. I did the unicorn base jabber, the little thing the mobile suits can fly on plane thing. And I've done a lot of Gundam models, but I've never completely painted one before, so that was an interesting experience. I noticed they're so precisely fit, the paint will kind of, screw with the joints, so I need to do that. But I don't have it like glued together yet because I want to do some weathering and stuff. And he still transforms into the flight mode with the help of this. I really like this model. It's pretty cool. It's very military, basic color, and he has some stickers to go on. I wish there was just a decal set. And you could use this regular Federation decals, but he has some specific ones for the Zeta Plus. So, wow, it's just terrible lighting. I'm sorry. Let me get a light over here. Where's that light? Somebody took that light off. Ah, frack. Oh, there we go. What the? Hey, no longer works. Look at that. Hey, that's great. There you go. Let's just do that. Ah, that's much better. I should have just done that in the first place. There you go. So yeah, Zeta Plus Unicorn version. I haven't really done, like I said, a lot of custom painted ones. I do have a lot of Gundam models. It's making me a worse modeler because they're just so easy and pleasurable. You can do them when it's freezing out. You don't have to worry about it. Just do some panel line, inking line, and then give them a dull coat. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Do some minor little alterations and stuff, but it's just such a pleasure to work on. And then I come back to this thing and I'm like, oh no, I have to paint now and do actual work. Ugh. So, of course, I've seen some people do amazing things with these Gundam models. Woo, woo, woo! It's just nuts. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's art. It's art. Anyway, yeah, that's about it for this right now. We'll hopefully come back here in a cut, and we'll see what we got finished up tonight. So hopefully, my goal is have this completely lit up, or completely soldered in everything, and then also have the clear parts for the deflector dish and the inboard flux chillers masked off and at least primed. So let's see what happens. Not quite done yet, but have a little midway through. Just show off the mask job on these guys. See that on both sides. Oh, it's clear, so can't really tell. There you go. This shows right there. And the deflector dish housing thing. And then also, I just wanted to throw a plug for these. These are kind of cool. We got some of the vinyl tape and got it on Amazon for pretty ish average price. I mean, it was kind of like, I think these were like $8 each, but I mean, I guess you get a lot of it. But we have it in different widths. I got 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, and 1/8 inch. So I haven't actually used it yet, but it looks pretty cool, and it'll be nice for doing round things and stuff like that. Nicked myself with the X-Acto. It's quite annoying. I think that was the only thing so far, so do this really quick. And I got pretty far on the lighting, but we're going to wait until the end to show that off. Let's see. And it's nice that I only have to mask these ones off, because on the Refit, of course, the outboard nacelles have a that little cover thing, so I don't have to worry about it, because it was a very big pain to try to get those, every individual one of those masked off. So this is much nicer. So it'll have that in the little pinstripe and NX-01. So that's where we're at so far. So hopefully we'll come back with these all light blocked and at least primed. I don't think I'll get them painted tonight, but and the lighting for the hull. So we'll be back in a minute. All right. Well, I think I'm ready to call it a night at 12:35 a.m. That's earlier than I expected. What did we get done? So I decided on a paint color for the dark gray. You can see on that it is Tamiya Haze. It looks pretty good. On the primer gray on the model, it looks pretty good. So, but I think the hull color end up overall being a lot lighter than this, but I don't know if we'll be able to see that very well. Hopefully. Sorry. Additional lighting equipment. There we go. So yeah, it looks pretty good. I kind of miss the metallic thrusters already, because those do look neat, but oh well, that's what it is. So that's that. Here, as I only brought one of them over, are some of our clear pieces we were working on. And that is all blacked and primered, so I'm probably going to do some of my all-clads, maybe aluminum. I'll have to look at the pictures, see what color it is, make it all metally. I forgot about the little tubes, whatever they are. To look at the schematics, the little tubes that go here, they were sitting in my box, so got those all primered up too, and they are sitting over there right there, those two you can see in the back, and then the other pieces are hanging up there too. Just that guy. What else we got here? That's about it. Oh, of course. So here is the saucer section put together, and without further ado, let's kill a couple of those. That didn't do a thing. Alrighty, let's hook it up. And I finally got some green magnet wires, so now I cannot switch them anymore, or I have no excuse. Here we go. And here is our lighting for the Enterprise Refit. There we go. That looks a bit better. So we got the incandescent yellow, warm white LEDs for those, and then it looks blue in here, but that's the brighter color, and it's kind of being influenced by these guys. So we got the blue for the flux or things, superchargers, and red for the impulse engines. Why did I use a whole section of LED tape for one tiny square? Oh well. It looks cool like this anyway. So that's that. Let's see if I can detach it and you can see what it looks like on the inside. Ah! Oh, wow. It didn't glare as much as I thought it would. So, it really shows the temperature of the LEDs too. So, we got the cool white up here, and then we got the standard window lighting there. And got the little one back here, and the reds. And this one I got more pointing. These ones are all laying flat, but then this one I glued it so it was facing out, so it lights up the registry light, whatever, and then the little cannons marker lights, whatever the hell they are, those things. So that'll be cool. And I think that's about it. There's our it's a little bay, which looks like it needs a little more light blocking. There's another coat of paint on that one. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. I'm still need to buy the NX controls board and get that all set up. You can see what it looks like off. Still need to buy the NX controls board. These need to be all tacked down nicely and separated and all that stuff. But what am I saying? NX controls board. Gotta buy that. Looks great. I'm gonna use that. It looks so much better, I think, than the Monsters of Motion. The Monsters of Motion kind of flashes. I like the more Orbis or with something as, you know what I'm saying. The more natural looking glow rather than a obnoxious flashing thing. So got to get that, and then we're still waiting for the resin parts to come in for the secondary hull, which is probably the thing everybody wants to see if anybody's interested in this at all, because everyone's seen NX builds that are probably far superior to this many, many times. So once that gets in, things will probably start getting a lot more interesting. And one last fun thing before we go, or mildly fun. Let's get this set up. Yeah, I had a orb weaver spider just walk in. Big guy, nice orange, white looking thing. It was really cool. Put him back outside. Seemed only the polite thing to do. Anyway, one last final treat. We have the NX-01.5 Enterprise next to enough space to the ISS Avenger, and hopefully all these guys will be at Starfest or something fest or some fun convention all together, and the Enterprise will come with us. There we go. And there you go. 2 NX class starships. And then if I brought the Diamond Select ones and the Faruda or whatever, all the little tiny ones and stuff like that, it would just be overload. So there you go. Well, that's about it for this episode. Like I said, when we get that secondary hull, things are going to be awesome. It's going to be cool. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Keep on trekking.